domesticated canines, they're pack animals. It's okay if they live together. The little guys, you know, 3 or 4, we're careful. Again, they have attitude. Adult dog fostering, more adoption events. Managed intake, it's confusing when it starts. You know when you need to find a new home for your pet. Probably a month in advance, a year in advance, 2 weeks. We're asking you to make an appointment. We're asking you to think about the pet that you've adopted and had for a year. I don't get a whole bunch of puppies left here. I get dogs that are a year old, 2 years old, 3 years old. You've had this dog for how long, and now today you have to drop it. Think about it. What can I have? Please come when I can make an appointment. Let me know what you need. Do you need a dog house? Do you need food? Do you need some training? I get a trainer that'll come over and help you. I need the time to get a kennel space ready to take your pets. Do you need to learn how to rehome your pet? Have you tried every social media outlet you have? Have you tried your church? Have you tried your work area? Have you tried your family? You need to make an effort to find a home for your pet. You know, of course if you're in a crisis, of course if your house burned down, of course if you're in the middle of something, we understand we'll take your pet. Talk to us. The Humane Society is still taking owner surrender pets too. That's what they say they're there for. If we have someone owner surrendering their pet, they say send them over there. If that doesn't work out, they'll come back to us. We're still here. We are the community shelter. Talk to us. If you need to drop it off today, let us know. If you have no other outlet, let us know. But that's managed intake. It's called pet retention and communications. Community cats, definitely let them live. Vaccination upon intake, essential. We were not doing that. How did disease get into our shelter? We let it in. We let it in. We knew it was out in the community. It's been there forever. Parvo, the worst. The worst. Kills them like that. A little longer in dogs, but a tiny kitty drops. How do you save it? You don't, unless you start vaccinating and tube feed. We started saving some, you have to force feed them. It's not easy. What does it look like? Partnerships, more adoption outfits. A dog, Mr. Ed, was adopted out at the pet supermarket. They thought they were coming there for a cat, but they met him. And he's cool with that. And that's how that works. Cleaning. Again, morale for the staff. They understand that, yes, you wear gloves. We weren't even washing our hands in between handling some animals. We didn't know better. Now we change gloves. Every pet. Now we wear gowns. Community cats, let them live. They've lived outside all their life. We will trap them, we will spay and neuter them, and we'll let the family live. Please, let them live. Financial awareness. We are so fortunate. We hired a business manager, and he actually had a cat in his office the second day he was here. We hired the right guy, I think. So we're starting to find errors in our budget that we want to take control of. We want to know where every little pocket goes. We're learning line by line what that looks like. We've secured money. We had the trustees fund for pets that were owned that needed help, for pets that were rescued from us that needed help. They needed some financial money. That trust fund had been sitting there for years. I think Dr. J told me, Dr. J's been here 17 years, he's like, I don't think I've ever seen us use that trust fund. We're like, how could that be? People need help. So what did we do? I found that money, I got the okay. We are now supporting people that get in a pickle with their pet. It doesn't have to come from us, but you know, when you have parvo kittens that we sent out through a rescue group that started to die and they had to go to ER, I'm like, okay, let's help this person. And we use that trust fund money. That's from a donation, not from your tax dollars. A donation from a great woman who said, Laurel, I just want you to put it towards life-saving. And I said, what about saving these sick pets? Absolutely. She gets a thank you card about the pets that she saved. She feels good. She sent us $100,000 to help save pets. Yes, to save pets. So that's, you know, more grants, of course. What does it look like? Well, Boo here is happy to keep up the cash, to buy more biscuits. The cats are going to live. We're going to take care of them. We can do more medical treatment. Whatever we need. Yeah, it's true. It's good to have money. What does it look like, though? I hear a lot of, what has Lorelei done in the 6 months she's been here? Well, internally, a whole lot. Talk to any of my staff members. So I just wanted to put the data up for you. because data don't lie. Our data is not the truth. Our data is the truth. This, what happened in 2017, these were your stats. This is what was dying at the end of October, and this is what was living. Today, this year, I arrived on March 19th. I gave this as a start date because my birthday is the 20th, and it was a gift to myself. And now up to the 25th, so, yesterday, or 2 days ago. But this is where we're at, 84, almost 85%, with almost 15.5% euthanasia rate. Why is that happening? Because all those things I just talked about are helping us internally. And we're not even fully staffed yet. Imagine when our foundation is built, what's going to happen out in the community? Well, I'm going to bark for once on Tuesday, because all those people need to learn how to feed cats. So I wanted you to see this data, because data is very important. Our data is truth. Our data is noses in, noses out. That's how we count. I know in Florida there's some sort of other count going on somewhere in other places. Ours is simple. You come in, that's one. You go out, that's one. You're euthanized, that counts against us. It's real simple. Noses in, noses out. This picture is one of my favorite. This little girl waited all her life to have a pet. Her parents brought her to the shelter because they heard that we were going to become no-kill. She picked out the little brown dog that nobody else looked at. He was in the corner, sitting down. Nobody wanted him, the little brown dog. She picked him out. Look at her hanging on that leash. She said to us, I finally got to have a dog! And she was snapping her necklace, and I was like, oh my God, look at his face! This is why we work. This is why we're here. We're saving lives. We're creating new generations that will be lifesavers also. Please stay with us. Please join us if you're not. Please talk to me, talk to the staff, and I want you to meet some of the great staff that is here. Look at our vet techs over here. Look at Jody. Meet her. Talk to her. She's helping you. Say hello. Meet Ellen, who's been here a long time. She knows a lot of stuff. Meet our volunteer coordinator. She's hiding with her head down. Carolina. Say hello. Meet her. We have a volunteer orientation just conveniently happening right after this. So stay with us. You're already here. Meet Carrie at intake. Meet Amanda. Jenna, you meet this girl can build a car, FYI. She's got skill. Dr. J, if you don't know him, you should. He's been here 17 years. He can tell you about the changes that are happening here. Say hello to our staff. I'm proud of them. I showed up this morning. They were here at 6 a.m. to support us. 6 a.m. Who does that? They did that. They weren't forced to. They did it because they care. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. And eat those croissants. Thank you. No, I'm sorry. I made a strategic plan for 2019 through 2021. It's outside. I need your input. You'll see on the back of it. We have an email account. The community's input is seriously important. It's going to be open for 30 days. It's going into an Excel spreadsheet. So it will be public record, just FYI, so don't swear, unless you don't care.
So this is like, I have concerns with the PNR program for Broward County. This is where I would
put it in there. Send it to me. You have an email account. Let me hear everything, all your thoughts. Okay? Yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't know where Karen is.
Is that her?
Can't answer. It probably needs to be shown up. You know how to do it. I don't want to touch it.
Yeah, but I'm afraid somebody's gonna.
Yep.